So the way that we would start, we look at here, we have an item pool, right? We have the item 1, 2, 3, and this is for different competencies. And now we want to start a new survey. So I will go into my drive, new, and then more, and then you have here under more, you have Google Forms. So it's a little bit hidden. Then we go to Google Forms, and boom, this is the new survey. So first thing we can title this, we'd say, let's say competency survey, whatever you like to name it, and then first question. So first question is the item. So I go over here, and let's say you want to pick, I'm open-minded with new ideas, picking that, copy paste. Right, so I did Control C, copied it. I go over here, let me see, over here, and now we have that. Now we can have a help text. So the person, the respondent, will see that help text that helps explain the item. I don't really use that. I might do it in the beginning, but usually for these items, they should be quite self-explanatory. Then you have a bunch of options for question type. So you have multiple choice, right? So you can give them different options. Or you can use text or paragraph text, right? So these will be more open format. It's a good way to combine some quantitative measures where people just check boxes and combine these with text and paragraph text, so you get more open format, you get a little bit more qualitative information. So multiple choice is they choose different options. So I say option 1, then you can add option 2, option 3, but you're going to rename it. So for example, I'm just going to give you an example here. What is your ethnicity? Right, then we could say option 1, Caucasian, option 2, African American, and so forth. Okay. Checkboxes means that you can check more than one, and multiple choice is it's one of these. Then you can also choose from a list. That will give you like a drop-down menu. And then scale, that's the one that we're going to be using for this question here. I'm open-minded to new ideas. Right, you can pick 1 to 5, 1 to 6, 1 to 7, or also start with a 0. And the thing here is you can only define the endpoints. That's in one way a disadvantage. On the other hand, also an advantage because you're going to have numbers. What I mean by that is you're going to have a 2 or a 3, right? Which let's say the 1 means I agree, strongly agree, and then 2 means agree. If you type that in as text, then also your answers are going to be text. Here you have the idea to have a grid. That's an option that you can use as well. But most of the time, then we have date or also even time. So let's say we're done, right? When you add all these questions, then you can say done, and you can then either send the form, right? You take this link, or you could embed the survey, copy this if you are putting it into a website, or you can also here invite people to go take it. Right, and then you can test it, view live form. Right now that's the way it looks. Let's go back here, let's change this. Let's give you guys an idea what multiple choice looks like. Let's say, for example, yes, sometimes, never. Okay, very good. Let's click done. Oh, then go look what that looks like. All right. See, and here you can only pick one of them. Let's go back. Let's change the type of question. So here to edit it, we go to edit. And now I do checkboxes. Now I should be able to pick more than one option. Let's go look. And I say yes, sometimes, never, right? So make sure if you want to have it exclusive, you don't want to have that option, right? You want to force people to choose one. Let's do edit, and let's see what else we have here. Choose from a list, okay. Again, I hit done. I'm gonna look what that looks like. So now you have this drop down menu. You can use it as yes, sometimes, or never. This is particularly practical if you have, let's say, all the US states or whatnot, right? You don't want to, it doesn't take a whole space. It's just you click on it, and then you can go pick the answer that you would like. So then, let's say we have one question. How do you add a question? Well, it's just add item. We're done with this one. Then we go add item. So you just basically keep going. You can also look at the responses and then you would get this here, that spreadsheet. So that's really interesting because that would then allow you to export the data to the, for example, SPSS or other statistical software programs. And it also gives you Google provides you with a I think summary of responses. Yeah, so that, and we don't see anything because there's no response, but Google will provide you with a summary of the statistics, basically descriptive, which is sometimes quite handy. Okay, hopefully this was good, helpful to you guys. If you have more questions, please let me know. And all the best designing this survey.